Can claim that WBA heavyweight crown, but he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool, and he's just smiling there. He is a naturally confident character, and that's a huge asset, isn't it?
And he looks very ripped, doesn't he? Ripped and ready for this fight. That was the word all week, and now we can see it.
Remember, 15 stone 7, David Haye's career heaviest. But look at that muscle definition. He really does look like a genuine heavyweight now, even though it is only his third fight in boxing's premier division. So we'll just get that converted. 16 stone 6 for David Haye, which is far and away his career heaviest. That is a real surprise.
That is a big surprise. He's nearly a stone heavier than he's ever been before, so he wants a bit of extra power and bulk in there to counteract Valuev. Of course, the downside of that is he giving away a bit of the speed with that?
That's the question. You know, he might have narrowed the gap, but it's still an enormous gap. And has he given up some of his natural speed advantages, Jim?
He may have done, but I don't think so. David is naturally athletic, but obviously that shows us the plan does not revolve around movement and the Muhammad Ali boxing style that we hoped he would adopt. He's looking for power. He believes, he said all the way through, that he can knock this man out. Well, his weight this afternoon proves that that's what he believes, and that's what he's looking for. He's looking to get into range and hurt Valuev. That's without a doubt, that's his plan.
But here comes the man they call the Beast from the East, the Russian giant Nickolai Valuev. He was rather baited and booed by a few of the British fans, but look at him, he looks as calm as ever. But what a huge, towering figure, 7 feet tall. It really is a daunting prospect for David Haye, but a quiet, gentle man as well, isn't he?
He is. He reads poetry, doesn't fit the stereotype at all, listens to Mozart, and he look at him in there. He fills the ring, doesn't he? He almost engulfs his opponents in there.
24 stone 8, Nickolai Valuev's career heaviest weight. He was lightest last time out against Evander Holyfield, 22 stones 2, and he looks like he's trained very hard for this.
Well, we've already heard rumours that the camp have been trying to trim him down once again. As I mentioned earlier, he's trimmed down in his last 2 defences, so I'm wondering, do they expect a lightest ever weight here, or will it just maybe they brought him down as far as they think is healthy? We're about to find out.
Let's see what he weighs, but he does look trim. He has carried a bit of weight around his midriff.
143.3, 143.3.
So 143.3 kilograms. We'll get that translated for you. So here they come. Here's the head-to-head now. 22 stone 7 pounds. Just converting the weight for Nickolai Valuev, which is towards his. It's a good light weight for him. He looks like he's trained hard, but look at David Haye.
There's an interesting with Haye in the build-up to this, because he wants to sell the fight. He's been bending his knees in some of these shots to make Valuev look even bigger than him.
2 fighters just pulled apart there, Jim. I think Haye trying it on a bit.
Well, David's eyes are fixed on him. David has put himself on the line for this fight. As soon as it was announced, he's come out with all the insults. He's talked the talk, as they say. Now he's prepared to walk the walk, and look at his eyes. Fantastic. Well, whatever weight he decided to come at, he looks in fantastic shape. He looks phenomenal, and his eyes have not left Nickolai Valuev. They haven't blinked. He looks so focused and looks in tremendous shape.
It is a potentially thrilling encounter. This Don King trying to steal the show in the middle there, but
no change there then, Craig.
No, absolutely not. But I mean, the heavyweight division may not be what it was, but if David Haye could knock this big fella out, have him laid out on the canvas, he would surely become a global superstar.
He certainly would, yeah. He overnight sensation, to use the cliche. But just to clarify it, we thought that Haye would be giving away about 7 stone in this fight all through the build-up. In fact, he's only giving away 6 stone and 1 pound. I say only. That is quite a bit, isn't it, when you think of it?
I suppose the only concern is, has he sacrificed just a little bit of speed?
Well, as I said a couple of minutes ago, he's naturally athletic, so I don't expect he'll have lost a lot of athleticism. No, he's a natural athlete. I'm sure he'll be quick, and I hope he hasn't put on the weight so as he can wrestle about in clinches, because that's the last thing he needs. But they've obviously worked on power. They see power as the important thing, and as we've said, Valuev has never really been hit with as ferocious a puncher as David Haye. So who knows, David Haye may know something we don't know. Maybe he does have the power to hurt Valuev.
Okay, two final questions then for you, gentlemen, which could be key to this fight. I'll put the first one to you, Jim. Is David Haye capable of boxing for 12 rounds at a steady pace, at a brisk pace, against a man as huge as Nickolai Valuev?
Physically, of course he's capable of that, but it's David's mentality that worries. David loves pleasing the fans, he loves being exciting, he loves being dramatic. He will want a knockout. He wants to pick up the title tomorrow night, but he wants to do it in fashion. He doesn't want to steal the title, he doesn't want to look bad in doing it, and that is what's always worried me about David Haye, the fact that he loves exciting people, and I think he's going to get into range tomorrow night, especially now that I see what he's weighed in at. He is going for the knockout tomorrow night. I tell you what, but what a fight it's going to be.
And that's the other question, Ian. Is he capable of hurting Nickolai Valuev? And is that going to be perhaps the decisive factor here?
Oh, that's what we're here to find out. Nobody's hurt Valuev yet. He's had 52 fights. He's never been off the floor in all those rounds. But this weight is really quite significant, I think. 16 stone, 6 pounds for Haye. About a stone more than he's ever weighed. I think they are training for power and a knockout, and it might be a mistake. However, a leap of faith, I think Haye will do it somehow. I think he might do it.
Gentlemen, thanks very much. Fascinating comments and analysis on that weigh-in, but what an event this is building up to be. Amazing scenes here at the weigh-in today. David Haye, by far a career heaviest, almost by a stone. But you know what? The excitement is building so much here in Nuremberg. This is more than a boxing match, more than even a world heavyweight title fight. This is an event television, a huge event, an event you have to see.